If you've flown into a major airport like the Dallas-Fort Worth that we did recently, you know the pain. You just want your rental car, but instead you're pulled into a slow, redundant process that seems designed to waste your time. Here's the truth. It's not bad organization, it's a business strategy, a profit engine disguised as procedure. Today I'm going to expose two of their favorite tactics, the gas option scam and the illusion of security through multiple checkpoints that lead back to the gas option. So let's start with the fuel trap. Every rental agent has the same pitch. Prepay for your gas. It's cheaper and faster. Sounds convenient, right? It's not. It's one of the newest profit tricks in the rental car industry. Here's how it works. So when you prepay for your gas, you're charged for a full tank, whether you use it or not. There's no refund for leftover fuel. That gas that you paid for but didn't use goes right back into the car for the next customer. You lose, they profit every single time. When have you ended up a trip with an empty tank of gas anyway? So how do they convince people to take this deal? Fear. They warn you about the refill penalty up to $10 a gallon or more if you forget to fill up before returning the car, or the higher cost of gas around from the stations around the airport when you're doing it last minute. So you're forced to choose between two bad options: overpay now or risk paying even more later. Either way, they win, but not really, and I'll show you how at the end. Now, let's talk about the second tactic, what I call the security theater. So at Dallas-Fort Worth, both Jennifer and I had to show our driver's licenses and rental contract 3 different times to 3 different people before I could even drive off the lot. So first, at the counter where we paid and got the contract. Then in the garage where the attendant had to point out our car, give us our key because they didn't do that at the counter. And finally, the exit gate. The last person, the so-called security gatekeeper, isn't just checking for theft. They're also trained to hit you up one last time with the prepaid gas option. That's right, even the final security checkpoint doubles as a sales opportunity. The industry calls this liability control. But let's be honest, it's not about safety. It's about control and about creating more chances to upsell you. Every step looks official, but it's designed to slow you down, remind you who's in charge, and extract just a little bit more value from you, your time, and your wallet. This system is efficient, but not for you and me. It's optimized for profit, but not for customer service. It's built in to capture every drop of unused fuel, which puts money in their pocket. So we declined the gas option because we were only going to be there about 3 days. And there are plenty of gas stations around Dallas anyway, away from the airport. So when we refilled on our way back to the airport, we paid about $2.68 a gallon, which is the same price here in South Carolina. And we spent about $11.34 filling the tank back up. But the heck, we did it about 30 miles away, giving us more than a gallon of free gas as the needle stays on F for full for about 3 gallons. So here's the bottom line. Always decline the prepaid gas option. Fill it up yourself. Always. And when you're sitting in your rental car waiting on the 3rd checkpoint, just remember, they're going to hit you up again on the gas option. If you've endured this profit play, drop your story into the comments below. Let's make sure everybody knows how this really works. Because this is a kind of negative story, I wasn't able to really find a hat that was relatable. So I'm wearing this plain white hat that in the world of computers is the good guy hacker. And that's what we did to Alamo by filling up 30 miles away and getting the free ride back to the airport. So we'll see you tomorrow with a different hat and a new lesson. Think and live rich.